Good morning, teacher and classmate. Today our team will deliver a comprehensive analysis of the National Curriculum Guidelines, focusing especially on the three fundamental areas: natural science, social studies, and the arts. Our presentation is structured to demonstrate how the subject are not merely collection of facts, but essential tools for holistic development of students. We will explore how the curriculum integrates the three fundamental pillars of the Ecuadorian educational profile: justice, innovation, and solidarity. In this session, we will break down the curricular traits such as communication, cultural awareness, and critical thinking, and explain how they bridge the gap between classroom theory and real-world civic participation. We believe that understanding these guidelines is crucial for future educators or head students to promote a more empathic and democratic society.
Okay, hello, my name is Sara Gonzalez, and I will explain about the guidelines of social studies. First, what is social studies? Social studies is the integrated study of social science and humanities, include subjects like history, geography, economics, philosophy, and law. But it's not beyond the beyond the dates and names. Its main goal is to promote the civic competence because we want the students understand the real world and become inactive and responsible citizens and members of a democratic society. Everything we teach is built of for three pillars of the curriculum: justice, innovation, and solidarity. Justice it's for the student understand their rights and duties. Innovation help the students finding creative solution to social problems, and solidarity learn the student build a society based on empathy and respect. These pillars ensure that the students don't just learn facts but also develop human values. Um, for organize this learning, we have five curricular threads. First, communication and cultural awareness. This is the most important for social studies because it's about valuing their identity and cultural of Ecuador. The next is oral communication. This helps the students to develop democratic participation skills. And reading. This helps the students to using inquiry skills for for analyze maps and historical text. Using critical thinking. Write help the students summarize the learning through reports and charts, and language through the arts help the student using creativity to explore the culture and history. To show how this connect curricular threads and pillars, I will share with you personal experience. When I was learning about studying about the territorial divisions, I was visit a rural community. This experience connected communication and cultural awareness and solidarity because I didn't just learn where is the rural parish, but I learned I realized this how the importance of rural communities for our society, and I like the experience because it turned a classroom lesson into a real life understanding.
Hello, now I'm going to talk about curriculum guidelines of arts. So to start with, we must recognize that learning art is much more than a creativity hobby. It's an essential mode of experiencing and learning where the brain is fully engaged. Art gives children opportunities to problem solve, explore, and evaluate while following an emotional imperative to make meaning. In our curriculum, art is essentially located because it establishes vital links with other fields like history, social science, and physical science. So the next slide, please. So the arts curriculum is organized in four main strands. We have dance, drama, music, and visual arts. Each of these areas helps the students to develop the ability to communicate thought to their own artworks. This whole process is based on four underlying ideas. We have the developing creativity, which involves using problem-solving skills and an innovative approach to challenge. Then we have communicating. This is to express thoughts, feelings, and messages through different forms. And then we have understand culture. This is which helps the students construct their personal and cultural identity. And finally, we have making decisions. This is especially between cognitive and affective domains and other subject areas. Now, in the context of Ecuador, we have a very important trend called language through the arts. This means we use art as a certified way to engage learners in English as a foreign language. So making them more attentive and improving their language skills through song, dance, and theater. So next slide, please. We apply this thought where learning the art content is equivalent to learning a language. For example, we use the inquiry-based mode. Instead of or just following instructions or technical drills, we use open-ended prompts so students can explore their unique artistic voice and develop critical thinking. And then we have another example is the role-play method. This is by putting themselves in someone else's shoes. Students actively participate in imaginary situations. This creates a fun environment where they forget they are learning a new language and start practicing genuine communication and social skills. So to conclude, the arts curriculum is a transformative experience that empowers students to be creative, analytical, and responsible human beings.
Okay. Continue with my classmates' presentation. I will talk about social studies and its main elements. Okay. Social studies is the study of people, place, and events from the past and present. It includes history, geography, and economics, and it helps us understand how the world works in the real life. The main goal is civic competence. This means understanding the real world, becoming active citizens, and being responsible members of a democratic society. The curriculum is based on five main main traits. Okay. Oral communication and cultural awareness, reading and writing, language through the arts. These skills help students express ideas clearly, understand different cultures, analyze information, and communicate effectively in different situations. In my opinion, social studies is not just a subject, it prepares us for a real life, okay? Well, for conclusions and summary, the social studies helps students understand the society, develop values, and become active citizens. This connects knowledge with real life. The curriculum is based on these traits. The social studies is essential for the real life understanding, promotes responsibility and participation, and helps to students build a better and more respectful society. Thank you for watching us. This is all.